Okay. I know we keep doing this. I can't stop. I got Speedify working fully with a different way of setting up the hotspot, so we're out again. Getting another view of the East River in the evening time. Got my heated gloves. It's not super cold, but figure we'll be ready. Kevin, good evening. First chat I see. Shelly and or Anthony will never know who's who, nor whose birthday it was. And this last time I will I will bother. Until we have reason to believe they are not trolling us. Anyway. John David, Perpetual Cycle, good construct. Someone commented on one of the videos to stop with the social construct. I was very tempted to respond to them, asking them if that was another social construct. I was very tempted. Doomsday tonight, good evening. It is tonight. I hope tonight's not the night though. Philip, Kevin, Emily in LA, hey, welcome. Good to see you. Stephen Schober, Steve Parker, it's only me. Hold on, things are scrolling around too much. Okay. RGU Jones, I think in Queens, right? Tamara Britton in Texas. Comp, Photo Kids, hello. Francesco B, ciao. Hello. Guarendas, hello. Bebe Maria Custura, hello. Kevin can hear me, great. Lynn and Graham, hello. Rude Vermage, hi. Susan Whitridge, hello. The chat tried to escape again. Oh no, please don't lock down. Okay, there we go. Nolbiva, Ashley, Patricia, that's right. Robert T, Manny EQ, Maniac, hello. Susan Oldham. Jess was in New York. What was your favorite part? If you have any willingness to share. And maybe even your worst part. I'm always curious to hear what people's worst experiences were, too. Oh, come on, don't scroll. I was just scrolling and I decided to move. Molly, hello. Gerard, Vashti, hey, it's Lee. Sue Pitchford, Owen Meyer. Okay, Shelly and Anthony, just to, for consistency's sake, how old did you say you turned the other day? Lee, hello. It's all constructs. That's right. We have determined much of this, or our explanations for the world, and we decide to follow certain rules we've established as a society to remain a society. Anyway, Darren McCann, Andy Diaz, hello. Sunset Blue, good evening. Grant Stiley, good evening. Marie Wiseman, good evening. Yeah, still can't add people on the phones. It's just still very silly, I think. Avril, Steve, and Loki, hello. We're on the East River. I don't know which way to go tonight. I'm still tempted to go to the crowded areas to push my luck. Trina Golis, hello. You could get everyone. A lot of people are home right now. Long Island City. You can see all the lights on, or a lot of the lights on. Ruben Q, good evening. That's right, Saturday morning view from old times. If it's very early, it might look similar. Although, if it's going to be 5:30 in the morning, you'll probably see a lot less lights on in those buildings across. Ambrose is home. We're safe. Hello, good evening. Lawrence, bonjour. Bonjour, going to bed. Gotta go to bed. I mean, you gotta sleep. Very important. Maybe one of the most important things you could do. Kathy, Victoria, glad you're enjoying. Bagels and Walk Sean, you know, I'm open to suggestions at this point because we've done some of the stuff. I'm more confident in my Speedify thing today, though. So if you want me to push my luck, let me know what you think I should do. I was just gonna continue going back that way and, you know, get back into Midtown and see if we can get into trouble. You know, not like get into trouble, you know, like causing trouble. Get into streaming trouble. You want me to head towards Lincoln Center? Okay, if we're gonna do that, I gotta start moving right now. Let's go. I don't know if I'll make it there. I mean, I actually do have a little bit more freedom tonight. We can go towards Lincoln Center by way of Bryant Park, I guess. But we didn't have any trouble in Bryant Park yesterday, right? We had trouble in Grand Central, so maybe I should try Grand Central again to see if it makes a difference with my supposed change in bonding, since I'm now using a different phone for the hotspot. I feel like using the iPhone as a hotspot caused some trouble. I don't know why. Anyway, let's try. RJ in Colorado has made it. I got some deliveries that I got to pick up later too. Maybe I'll end up using a wireless microphone. I don't know yet. I think right now my dongle is dongling pretty good. Do I have vacation? I'm off next week. I don't know. I still got some things I got to do in preparation for some presentations later or next year. Not this year, but whatever. So, I might just take the, even if I did stay at work, like it would have been very slow days anyway, so I had vacation time I have to use anyway. Ours doesn't roll over. Some folks' do, ours don't. Anyway. Poppy, hello. New format, 7 days a week. I mean, if you recall, we used to kind of do that. We even used to do twice a week, 7 days a week. Back in the day, I would stream. Before the baby, I would stream twice a day, essentially. What a time. Yeah, it's not me. That's probably the way to do it, but I had vacation time I got to use anyway. Might as well. Khaled, good evening. Michael K, hello. Jesus, hello. All right, let's get back into the thick of it. This is way too few people. We need density. We need congestion. We need to watch for. Well, I should be coming for cars. All right. Vacation time is determined by the baby commuter now. Yeah, pretty much. Well, I guess not. Ooh. What are these people doing? I guess not while she's in daycare. Daycare is a little different. When she's in the proper school system, that's going to be very different, but daycare is quite generous? No, they're not generous. They charge an arm and a leg, but they're in session more than school is, so let's put it that way. Did I watch Julia Roberts' new movie yet? I did not. Stefan wonders if this is live. Enjoying the jokes. This is always live, Stefan. Probably just joking around. Enjoying Nantucket, good evening. That was a long light. Nowhere to go. Is this the last stream before Christmas? No, there should be one more tomorrow morning. We got to go to work. This guy probably should have just waited at the light, but what are you going to do? Am I going to go to the newly opened East River Greenway? So, I could, but it doesn't fully align with my plan to tackle some congested areas. I need to push it to the limit. And so I kind of want to do a pass through Grand Central, and then I guess we're gonna have to hit some of the holiday stuff. That means we'll miss Bryant Park, but we didn't really have any issues in Bryant Park yesterday. Though, as I mentioned yesterday, as we get closer to the elevator, no, I'm gonna take the stairs. But yeah, that elevator's it's all right in the middle of the building, so I imagine that's gonna be tough. It's a different kind of congestion there. Metamucil is for. It's just a fiber supplement, really, isn't it? Today is the shortest day of the year, being the winter solstice, so this is the turning point where the days now. That guy's flashlight's on. I think, yeah, he must realize it now that he's in the car. Yeah, shortest day of the year. No static computer tonight, maybe tomorrow. again, Field of Lights is to our right. We saw this just now. Yes, we're on the 15 Pro now. I updated all the links and other things. Have not been on the metal beam. If I could go there at like 5 in the morning with no crowds, I would do that. Andy's close. He's gonna get us. Yeah, I like the aerial view. I mean, I don't know. I'm assuming this is one of the sold out times right now. But as you can see, it's not like it's jam packed. Anyway, I'm gonna cross left. John Doe's in Brooklyn. That is a good question if anybody wants to share their location. We are always curious where people are watching from. I like our international viewers, just the breadth of locations. Oh, Andy, are you taking photos at the field? I like their fiddle leaf fig trees. They're actually ficus trees, not fig trees in terms of actual trees. Stefan loves New York at night. Well, you get a good evening experience today. But I'm gonna skip Tudor City as well, since we were just there yesterday. Chris Bates and Mrs. Bates here together in Arizona. Good evening. I'm trying to scroll here. Murphy, I am doing all right. How are you? That was Field of Light at, I guess it's Freedom Plaza. The art installation should be there through at least the spring, I think, but I don't know for sure. I'm just kind of zooming along here. I kind of want to check Speedify to see if everything's still bonded, but I also, I don't know. Fingers crossed. I'd have to take off my gloves, pull out the phone. I definitely don't want to do it on the streaming phone because anytime you leave Prism, it buffers essentially. It's like a forced buffer. Allie's here. Stefan's going to bed. I mean, that's pretty late. I would be sleeping already. I mean, if everything went my way in terms of sleep, I'd be sleeping at 9 o'clock every night. And it's supposed to be a chilly night into tomorrow. I think tomorrow morning we're gonna have a bit of a cold commute, as long as I'm not sick or anything. But yeah, mid-20s maybe. It's not super cold, but it's the coldest we've had thus far. I agree. Everything is very last minute. We're on 40th Street and 2nd Avenue. Oh, back where McDonald's used to be, right there. But it looks like they tore down all those buildings in that area, and now it's going to be something. Another big building, I'm sure. Depending on what air rights they were able to get, of course. Since that's a big deal here. Air rights. Mighty Bull's in the room. Hello. I wonder if that's a private terrace up there with that tree, or if that's a building one, because if that's a private terrace. It's very nice. I don't know, because it's only the 2nd floor of the. I think it might be private. Very nice. Swamp Thing, hello. Not much, just looking for trouble in the form of congestion. Congestion. Target was crazy today. Christmas shoppers, I'm guessing. Who, Mighty Bull? Who? Sure in the right place? 38, not too bad yet. It's supposed to cool down substantially. in theory, I should be able to do a questionable cross. If people are nice, that's good, mostly. Well, yeah. Amber's looking for a Cabbage Patch Kid. What happened to Beanie Babies and Tickle Me Elmo? Is that not the rage anymore? Swamp Thing did shopping yesterday. Keep it online, I say. You know? For me, anyway. Alright, looks like this light's about to change, so we can wait for that. Thanks, Mighty Bull. Hopefully you're sharing the right one. Adam Romachek75 is here. We don't reward cars who run the red light and block us by letting them go. That's a rule. If a car decides to try to catch up and run the red light, we make them wait a little bit. You know, give them a little anxiety, make them a little nervous. You know, if it ends up being too much and they're blocking the other cross traffic, then maybe, you know, we don't want to cause too much trouble. Just a little bit of trouble. Walk on the hood. Didn't some guy do that once? Like walk right through a convertible? Because they parked in a crosswalk. But yes, hello Adam. Romachek75. Elizabeth Washington is here. Happy holidays. Oh, Furbies. I forgot about those. Yeah, that's true, Ambrose. And right now, shipping, if you're buying stuff today online, it's probably even Amazon will be questionable in terms of getting it on time if the goal is by Coisimus. I think we're on 41st Street. Lexington should be next, which means we are getting closer to Grand Central. We'll see how that goes. Is anyone expecting a white Christmas? No, it's going to be 50-something degrees in New York. At least the forecast currently shows it'll be in the 50s as the high temperature. So we'll see. I mean, we won't see snow. We'll see springtime temperatures. It's officially winter though now, I guess, with the winter solstice, at least based on when we determined winter is. Social construct. Someone's gonna get so mad. Someone was mad about me saying things about social constructs in the comments, and somebody was mad that I don't show my face that often. If you really want to see my face all the time, just go to just go to static computer. Well, that worked nicely. Oh, the beeping's not done yet. All right, beeping from both ends. Adam's expecting an orange Christmas. And New York City is like with liberty and beeping for all. I think that's our pledge of allegiance. Scotland's expecting snow. We're expecting nothing but warm temperatures. Biggs and Waukesha's main complaint is not enough dongle discussion. I don't know that I have much new stuff to talk about in terms of dongles. Oh, it must be serious. It's going on the wrong side of the road completely. Susan Wilson, good evening. Stefan, I mean, I am streaming tomorrow. If I don't stream tomorrow morning, it's only because I got sick. Hopefully not. Oh yeah, you're gonna hear everything. If it's not somebody beeping, it's an emergency vehicle. But I should try to actually see if I can finagle an oblique crossing here because of all the construction here. And I think they have a red light already. Yeah, see, their light just changed to red. So once these cars stabilize, pulling up to that red light. See, if I went all the way to the red light down that narrow passage, I might not have made it. But as the cars here, you know, stop moving because they have nowhere to go, I should be able to even get in front of this bus that was slowed down, and we made it across the street. That's how you do it. I guess I can go through Grand Central here too, and we could start looking for trouble. Like not trouble, but like service trouble. Oh, these are locked. I'll get this door. Sure. All right, let's go inside. See if we have service in here. At time is it 41? Okay, not too bad. I got time tonight anyway. We'll go to the main concourse. Let's see how well we do in terms of service tonight. Again, I do have a slightly different hotspot setup. Hey, Norella's made it. I'm not going to stay in here too long because of also the my gloves. Yeah, it's going to keep me hot. More scaffolding, yes. Anyway, so because it's a little more crowded and people are going in multiple directions, I may not see everything chat-wise as I navigate, because it's not just like going left and right. People are just going in. It's omnidirectional chaos. Omnidirectional chaos. So, oh yeah, even more people than yesterday. Because I feel like as soon as 5 o'clock hits, everyone heads to their trains. And yesterday we were down here a little bit later, after 6. I mean, so far we're looking pretty good. I should never say anything related to that, right? I should always be careful. They even have subtle red and green lights at the top of the main concourse here. Oh, the laser light show. Interesting. They were projecting something on the outside of Grand Central yesterday. I only noticed it later, but it was more political than anything else. It wasn't holiday related, so I'm not sure if that's something they're just doing or something different or whatever. If somebody actually, just put their stuff on top of the Grand Central on their own. Again, the Apple store, they consider it outdoor. That's what the Apple employee told me. They consider this the only outdoor Apple store ever. I don't really know why it's considered that, considering it's indoors, but Biggs and Walks John's not impressed with the Pulitzer fountain. He's going to reach out to Central Park Conservancy and give a piece of his mind. Victoria, I haven't seen any buffers on my end. Anyone else? I don't know. Again, if I miss any chats, I'll Okay, that was not a buffer. That was not a buffer if you saw that. That was, again, Siri asking me to finish setup. So again, I forgot to do that because apparently you have to set up Siri to properly disable it. So that was not a buffer if that did interrupt the screen. It was a pop-up on my end. Every store is outside if you keep the doors open. Well, I don't know if I'd be that loose with my definition, but I guess in terms of being in an open area where they don't have walls blocking the store from the rest of the public space, more like elevation. Because I don't really know how they close down. I think they just remove all the products from the tables when they close. Yeah, right, Ambrose. All right, let's keep moving. We got in through Grand Central and we didn't have any trouble. All the escalators are redirected to go down since people are trying to get into Grand Central more than leaving at this hour. They're trying to get out of New York. Adams returning a tape gun. Grand Central Terminal. I think the Apple store continues here, right? Yeah, the Apple store continues, and that's how they kind of make it extend into 2 blocks, what they claim, 2 city blocks. R2D2C, uh-oh, and I had a buffer. We're gonna get a buffer going into this building, I think. know what? That makes me want to check. That makes me want to check. Are we still fully connected? Because we shouldn't be buffering this bad. No, we are fully connected. Okay. We're fully connected. I mean, we can, hold on a second. Nope, not like that. Nope, we're fully connected. That wasn't a buffer just now, that was me checking the Wi-Fi. 1 second, and my horizon's all weird. I'm just putting my glove back on as we get back outside. Okay. Maybe the horizon will fix itself eventually. Oh, you know what? Let me try doing something. Let me see. Should I try to mess with the roll axis? The sound broke off probably after I messed with the settings. No, it's recovering. Okay. Well, I mean, we were like in the middle of the building then, inside an extra doorway, so I think that kind of made sense. Kind of made sense. All right, the Helmsley building's in front of us. The back of the Helmsley sometimes has extra lighting for the holidays, but anyway. I mean, still much better in the main hall of Grand Central than yesterday. Yesterday was rougher. But let's keep plowing through here. Trying to make our way towards Lincoln Center at the direction of Bagels and Walks. We will once again try to challenge. They're all going on the red lights now. They just don't care anymore. They just don't care anymore. This truck in particular. I don't know if I need to change the motors again, but this shouldn't be. I even readjusted some things earlier, but
it's an 11 here. We're going right now.
I wonder. And it's funny though too. Speedify actually had a little bit of a live stream for Q&A with developers, and I went in there to ask a question, and Roy was there. It's kind of fun to catch Roy there. All right, across this way too. Let's just go directly to Fifth Avenue now. Oh, Roy is here. Awesome. It's like Beetlejuice or something. Roy will give us all the answers.
I don't know. I mean, I saw.
I was even trying to use a hotspot without a SIM card earlier to see if I can make a Wi-Fi so I don't actually have to use a hotspot from one of the phones. But let me try to make that light, but it didn't work. It just made all the phones confused because the Wi-Fi itself had no. This car needs to be careful how he's driving. It's like making a wide turn into people. Anyway. Chat is here, who is a lifetime country boy. Hey, not everything's for everyone. That's the beauty of it all. People have their preferences, and that's what we got. You could enjoy it in person like we are here now, or I am, or virtually, or not at all. Nano TV War Jimbo, good to see it. Just be careful with the caps lock, only because of Nightbot. But I appreciate you being here and thank you for your service. Oh, you have done that before? Just have a like a Wi-Fi without actual internet backing it? Yeah, I feel like I think I might just need to put a proper hotspot up and use that as the. Well, then again, no. I think I just need a better hotspot phone. Because I've looked into iPhones. In terms of hotspot stability, and it seems like there are weird issues with non-iPhone devices just randomly disconnecting from them. Anyway, I'll see. I think I might have a spare Pixel phone that I could put the AT&T SIM into. I just have to go to an AT&T store and just have them convert it back to a regular SIM. Just because, like, the eSIM thing is nice, but not if they don't have a way, for whatever reason the service I have doesn't have a way to transfer SIMs between phones. Unless iPhone has their own way of transferring SIMs, but this is different. I can't do it to an Android phone, so. Anyway, yes, again, congrats to Narelle's son, your child that I've not met. I guess not a child anymore, but your child will always be your child to you. I would like a private Starlink satellite that constantly changes direction to beam internet directly to me at all times. So if somebody can get a Starlink satellite up for me, the private walking commuter Starlink satellite, I'm ready. Yes, winter is beginning. I think technically the winter solstice, isn't it like tonight at yeah, sorry. Well, does winter technically start after the solstice, like at 10:20 whatever tonight? Or does everybody go into the bathroom? Good question. Some of these stores have them, a lot of them don't. I'd like to cross the street to the left at my next opportunity. Yes, I have a secondary channel static computer if you want to see some nonsense. It looks like we had a small buffer at some point. But I mean, considering what we're in right now, it's a green light. Oh, actually, we can walk in the extended walkway, I think, which is what I'm gonna do. But not if people just walk and stop in front of you. Oh, Stex is here. Anyway, the problem, there's an issue crossing here, actually, I think. They might not make it easy. Let me see. No, it's open to cross right now. Okay, good. I'm getting all these messages right now, but I can't. All right. Again, my apologies if I do miss any folks chatting. Looks like we have to cross the street and get closer to Saks. So now is not the time for me to go through all the windows one by one, I don't think. But it looks like we can get across the street over there once this light changes, but...
Good evening. Happy holidays, and welcome to Dior's Carousel of Dreams at Saks Fifth Avenue.
30 Rock's back there. We'll get to the tree once the light changes, that ever happens. It's not changed yet, but let's see. Mario Taylor, Super Chat, thank you for braving the crowds first. Thank you for your support. I think the light's changing now. We could probably go. But if, you just gotta commit. No, you can just commit. Or you will not be able to get through easily. Everyone's watching the show now, so getting through now is gonna be tough. I'm just gonna try to follow somebody. Let's see, there's a bit of a pathway here. I just don't want to block anybody's photos either. Don't want to block people's videos and photos as I try to get through, and then we'll turn around when we get past the
Hey Barry, I might be stopped.
when we get past the group watching. Okay. All right, let me zoom around here. We probably got a bit of a buffer there, but I mean, I was squeezing myself through people. Plus my other phones are like in my pockets, in my pants pockets. Let's see. Does it choose a different zodiac sign every time it does that thing? I don't know. I'll give you a glimpse of it again, but I don't know how long I'll stick around for this one, but let's see. Maybe I'll stand behind folks over here, then we can get a better view of it at least. The Sardine Simulator, yes. All right, maybe I could read some things now. And that's the problem. See how many people have their smartphones right now? But again, Mary, appreciate the support. Very generous, thank you. While this is showing, I'm gonna check my other devices to see what the situation looks like, if I'm still properly bonded and whatnot. Uh-oh. Why am I missing? No, we're okay, we're okay. It's doing what it can right now. Nokia 3310, my goodness. Ngapa, hello. The interesting thing is it keeps saying, all right, after this finishes, I may do something to check something else. Adam, was that when I was on the corner? There shouldn't have been anything ever since I've been standing here based on what I'm looking at. Now maybe there was another buffer. Yay. All right, let me check one thing while I'm standing here. This might cause a buffer, so I apologize. 1 second, please. Bear with me. It's all good. Okay. All right. Sorry for that. That was a walking commuter caused buffer. That last one. All right. Okay, let's keep moving. Let's get closer to the tree. Yeah, I got 3 networks fully bonded up right now. Again, I am limited because I'm using a Pixel 4 XL for one of those networks, and that's just a much older phone, so it doesn't have all the cellular bands. It doesn't even have 5G. I'm assuming if I can let the phones. Now, if I let the phone switch between LTE and 5G, perhaps Speedify can help account for that. I know, Roy, the ultimate sauce would be if you had every single service split between 5G on one phone, LTE on another. Stop all the buffering. 6 phones. The more phones, the better. I think my little phone pouch was supposed to come in today. Oh yeah, there's been a great migration of costumed characters from Times Square to here. No, they're actually in both places. More of a migration. It's a duplication. It's procreation, mitosis. It's been mitosis. Let's call it that. The mitosis of the Times Square characters. That's right, Rockefeller Center, the tree. As we see it, you can probably see a lot of people with different devices, phones, and Maybe some pockets, some DSLR cameras. We get them all. Pockets, I meant pocket cameras. I realized that after I said it, it didn't make any sense. So I had to clarify for myself. Anyway, there's the tree. Let's keep moving. Elmosis, I like it. Ptosis, meiosis, anhydrosis. What is that, Horner's syndrome? I can't remember anymore. Outside my scope. It's more of a metastasis of those characters. Well, some may think so.
That movie right here.
They set up Showtime over here too. The Showtime guys have also my toast, it seems. Showtime. I think it clears out, Deborah, but probably not even as much as in prior years. I think Showtime. Can you see Showtime? Let's see. I'll show you Showtime. Tell me if you see any Showtime. I'll give you 2 Showtimes. All right, that was 2 Showtimes. Gigi's here. Good evening. I'm gonna unlearn saying good morning now. I'm gonna forget to say that tomorrow. Are the characters independent? I don't know. I imagine it's very much like, you know, I don't know of a non-crass way to put it. You know, like a pimp style situation. I don't know if that's actually the case. I'm just making between me and the corner. I don't think I'll make it. And we got a buffer. Ooh, a bad buffer. Why? Why is it buffering so much right now? No, that doesn't make sense. Hold on. How did that happen? Wait a second. Sorry, I checked Speedify. It seems like it's fine. I don't know why it claims that it wasn't. No, that was me. And well, that was me temporarily. Now it's like the buffer again. It's our mattress store rep. There's something going on that's not right. Looks like the light's about to change in our favor, but I won't be able to get through here very easily. What? All right, we should be. No, it's still bad. What is this? Yeah, but yesterday was pretty good. I think there are more people today. I don't know. Hold on. I feel like I gotta pause here and try to reset things. Second. I'm gonna try something different. One second, I think I'm almost back. Okay. All right, I think if I had to guess, I think I know what was going on. So today what I did was I changed the Wi-Fi hotspot that I was using between an iPhone to a Pixel phone, but I feel like the service I have with that one may be a little more questionable for hotspot data, so I think it like sometimes cuts off. So I switched back to the one where I truly have unlimited hotspot data, but it's using the iPhone. I'd really like to switch it around to something that uses an Android phone again, just for me. But hopefully the buffering is recovered now. But the same thing might happen that happened last night, where the iPhone hotspot kind of gives up on its own. But we'll see. All right. I think we're still trying to get to the Upper West-ish side towards Lincoln Center. Because we're back now, I think that was the situation. Vegas and Walk Sean, Roy did mention he did try it earlier. I kind of resurfaced that question because I was saying how I was trying it. Like testing at home. And it was giving me trouble because the router had no network of its own. I guess if you feed the router with like an Ethernet cable, maybe if you tether. So here's the thing, like, can you USB tether? Oh, it's a small buffer. Can you USB tether to a router from a phone and then use the data from a USB, if that makes sense? Or I guess in theory you could use like a USB-C to Ethernet adapter maybe, and feed the router that way. Does that work with a mobile router? I don't know. I feel like routers on their own don't easily handle that kind of a scenario, but Lee is here. Kira H is here. Hello. The streets are closed by this area, so that's why we're kind of walking all over the place. I'm gonna get around. There's like planters here blocking me that I don't want to walk through. But I was gonna get to the large candy canes, and there's a front view of the Radio City tree, which blinks funnily on the iPhone's camera. Refresh rate, I guess. But in theory, my iPhone hotspot should be better because it has, more of the bands. It's newer. But for some reason, my iPhone hotspots give out. I don't know. Al Mayor's here. Sorry, I'm gonna try to tone it down. Is Roy still here? Do you have any more tips to offer? Not that you have to. Oh no, that music is gonna be trouble, I think. No, don't stop right there so I can move. Swanky Lexer's here as well. Good morning, evening, Sean. Our mornings and evenings are always reversed. And you're in a different calendar day. And I guess that means if I do make it to work tomorrow, you'll see me twice in one day, which is an unfortunate event. Now he's got to let me cross. Roy is still here. You were able to tether an Android phone to a portable router. So that might be something I can try. The Netgear mobile hotspot, I don't know if it can do that. I think it can do Ethernet, but I don't know. Maybe I can do an Ethernet to USB adapter and let it do that, because that might be something that I can try, because I feel like a proper Wi-Fi device might offer more stable connections. I don't know. Sunshine after rain is here. Hockey. Still more testing to do. There may be, I feel like if I can figure out, well, I definitely want to convert my AT&T eSIM to a regular SIM. Hilda, hello. Yeah. And then try an Android with more bands, maybe. and maybe tether that to a mobile router. I don't know yet. I feel like the iPhone hotspot has been funky for me at times. Why all the testing? Congestion and bonding multiple networks. Let's go through 6th and a Half Avenue a little bit. So most phones support multiple SIMs now. The problem with that is that the phones themselves don't actually do any bonding. They will use one network at a time, but not load balance. Like for data, you can get phone like text messages and stuff from both, but again, we're on 6th and a Half Avenue. Somebody had a particularly loud motorcycle. Oh, that was what the extra sound was. This garbage truck is chopping up some things. I let this car go because he let a bunch of people go, but then after this car, I think we can go. We're still on 6th and a Half Avenue here. Lori Brown has made it. Good evening. I had him, is that actually a translation of anything? My tech talk, I know. That's why Roy's helping. No nonsense stream tonight. I think we're gonna do one tomorrow. So if you want to see me and my co-host G, who people claim looks like Jack Black, we're planning for tomorrow evening if things work out. Yeah. Yeah, 6th and a Half Avenue. I think they originally put it here to help mitigate some of the overcrowding for pedestrians in this area, but it's kind of become very, I don't know. Like this is every block has something different. Some of them just have a building to walk through. Some of them have a full-blown restaurant. The Grand Boucherie is here. I know I didn't pronounce that anywhere close to what I should have pronounced it like, but we've eaten here once. It was an enjoyable experience. You know, a very nice tree, a baby grand piano. So Robert, all of these tests are kind of leading up to potentially that. That's kind of the end game, you know, like Avengers Endgame. That's the full end game of this whole testing scenario. Can I handle live streaming Times Square with all my bonding experiments? Galactico, welcome. Good to have some new friends. Hopefully we'll see you in some of our morning streams as well. Oh, iPhone 7. I'm not sure what those capabilities are anymore. Thanks, Robert. Let's see how far we get. I think I still need some evening holiday tests, like before Christmas. So, I mean, I don't know how. If I can get out Saturday to these busy places again, maybe with some different tools in my tactical belt, we'll do one more test. Because I'd like to get a more reliable, like, primary hotspot. Because if I can just get one reliable Wi-Fi network that doesn't depend on being, like, network powered, like a mobile router or something, and everything else connects to it, and then I could use Speedify to bond them that way, I feel like it would take some of the effort off of. All right, if anyone doesn't know, how does everyone feel about ground turkey? Ground turkey by itself, I feel like, oh, they're actually supposed to stop here anyway, so I don't know. There's a stop sign, but nobody's listening. I think ground turkey can be very lean on its own. It might be a little dry. Can you mix it with like some ground beef if possible? I don't know. But so yeah, this is still part of 6th and a Half Avenue, but it's just this little walkway. BB-15, hello. Is that like the upgrade to BB-8? Any more cables don't look like RoboCop. Well, actually, I'm technically a little bit lighter on the dongle cable situation. It'll look, well, no, it looks pretty bad still. Never mind, forget it. 0% compliance, that's right. Bikes, skateboarders, well, the cars are more likely to stop. Oh, now he's not going to stop? Why did he stop then? What was the point of him stopping if he's just going to roll right through? Report him to the TLC. I think they get a fine if they actually are reported for like blocking the bike lane and till 7. We still have time. Okay, we could walk through that. It's not 7 yet. Yeah, we're still technically going through 6.5 Avenue, and this is considered like a public walkway until 7 p.m., I think. So while we can, we'll walk through. How many Christmas trees are in New York? Now, you're asking a quiz question, but is there an actual answer that you can give? Because, like, a deliverer's arrest? Can they do that? I think this ends 6.5 Avenue if we're on 57th Street. Yeah. This is the beginning and end of 6.5 Avenue. Can I get my trigger working? An action kit is live. Got it. It's worse to bald stop and give me a little hope. Is that what that's called? A bald stop? I did do a 360 camera of this area. There are more than 2 Christmas trees in New York and maybe less than 3 billion. I think that's, at least we're definitely correct in that range. I don't know why they're just going right into the crosswalk if the light's gonna change. I mean, it's pretty smart, I guess. And it says no photos. Oh, they get a photo then. No photos of the, because they were trying to block the intersection. Anyway. Carnegie Hall's here. Which should mean the Russian tea room is right there. Yeah, it is. Well, they shouldn't behave aberrantly and then have a no photos license plate. They're gonna get that no photos taken many times during congestion pricing. Don't try to apply common sense, that's right. Ha! Adam's gonna take care of business. Well, they've been repairing Carnegie Hall forever, I guess. Oh, sometimes 59th Street and like Central Park South can have very weird. Oh, I just saw a buffer now. You see what happens? I'm down to 5,300 kilobits per second, so there was probably a slight buffer if I had to assume for you guys. Go Zalim Nioshi, hello. Marcio, hello. Meadow Vista likes the scaffolding decorations. I don't know that song. Oh, no buffer? Then I don't know why there was like a slight drop in bit rate for me. Let's cross here. Alright, well, I'm gonna push my luck with Central Park South and 7th Avenue. Although I think it's worse like on 6th Avenue. I don't know. Whatever. Oh, Allen Court, yes. Let me turn around. It's better from across. Oh, hold on. Let's also take a look at this classic car. Is Ron here? It's actually a commercial plate. And then I'll turn around for the Allen Court. There's a bike coming. I was gonna try to go from like across the street to get like a better view of it, but the bikes are taking a while to like get to the corner. Anyway, anyone know this? What is it? It says it's a Hudson 8 on the front. Actually, when it's not very bright out, it's hard to see the intricacies of this building, of Alwyn Court. When it's very bright outside, you could see how detailed the facade is and the designs of the facade. Anyway, let's keep moving. We're almost to Central Park South, and then we'll head towards Columbus Circle and then just go on Broadway to Lincoln Center. I've seen him stay for a full stream in the mornings, so I wouldn't say that. Hey, what restaurant is up there, or is that part of a hotel? The building with all the construction lights is very bright in the skyline. Yeah, there was a buffer there, wasn't there? A Kia Rio. Someone camping tonight? '07, 1909. Thanks for checking that. That detail out there. Taxi. Old building. I wonder what it takes to maintain that. To maintain the facade, because I imagine it deteriorates over time with weather and whatnot. So do they have to touch it up to keep the detail? Well, sure, it takes money. I just wonder how frequently they have to do stuff to that building. Do you think they feed all the horses beefarino? Like Kramer did on Seinfeld? How expensive are the rooms in these hotels? The interior is divided into 75 apartments. That's a pretty big building for 75 apartments. Sometimes I feel like I get into trouble for trying to stream at the shops here, the ones in the building. Yeah, beefaroni from. Isn't that what Kramer fed the horse on Seinfeld? Anyway, I did a walkthrough of these shops before, but it was probably rather fast because I was kind of in between things, but. It smells like cider.
And I'm laughing, so I'm more relaxed. And then I can do it when I won't feel like in a
$K? Sounds expensive. What is it? What is the $sign on the keyboard? A 4? Is that the shift 4? Or just expensive? 38, and I think the temperature is going to be dropping into the 20s. Ah, they're yelling out numbers. There's a mulled wine spot, huh? Sea Park and Lazy Dog. They got lobster bisque, mac and cheese, waffles and dingies. I don't really know how to pronounce their name correctly. Brooklyn Roasting, Food Dance, empanadas, Breezy Hill Orchard cider, cookies, probably some donuts, dipping dumplings. All the food seems to be kind of in this middle area, which makes sense because they also got picnic tables and stuff for you to eat at. I did, Jen. Dinges.
That's hot chocolate. They do have hot wine here.
I smell like beef and cheese. How come there's no like beef and cheese perfume? Meat sweats. I'm familiar with those. All right. Well, I'm not going to go up and down every single aisle, but there it is. Yeah, it's not super busy. I'm sure the Union Square one is a lot more cramped. The Union Square one probably tries to imitate a can of sardines in its crampedness. 4 active sales at Alwyn Court, 1.5 million average price. So what does 1.5 million get you at Alwyn Court? Is it a like a 1-bedroom at that? I'm hoping it's at least a 2. CJ McRobbie, yes, here I am. Might as well walk through this one too since we're going in this direction. It gets you a garage. Oh boy. I think some buildings now actually let you buy parking spots now. It's not really that common in New York. Some places do it though. 5 rooms, 2 beds. Okay, so at least it's a 2-bedroom. I mean, I understand the absurdity of even suggesting that. Closet with a dormer, $3,500 a month. I mean, that's pretty much a studio. There's definitely studios that go for even more than that in fancy schmancy doorman buildings. Jabon 007. Bond has made it. Shaken, not stirred. Hello. Happy holidays. All right, so life about to change. No, they're just running across the street when they shouldn't be, but all right. A scent machine, huh? All right, now we can go. All right, let's get to Broadway towards Lincoln. Oh, scooters shouldn't be on the sidewalk anyway. They're just trying to zoom through between people. Should be walking it. It's dangerous. They go pretty fast. Because, somebody on the sidewalk could easily, like, make a sudden stop or turn around or change direction. Like, if you're bumping into another person, okay, not great, but if you end up bumping into a scooter or a bike, there's a reason they really shouldn't be on the sidewalks. Anyway, hey, look at that. Look like they're, what restaurant is this? Well, they're in Trump Tower, so I'm sure it's, or Trump International Hotel here, so I'm sure whatever they're doing is, I mean, you saw the size of their hats. I think the quality of a restaurant is determined by the height of the chef hats they're wearing. I believe that is a rule that everyone is familiar with that I just made up. It's true, Allie. Vernon Dent, hello. I don't know, was that a ghost kitchen? I feel like it wouldn't be so obvious if it was a ghost kitchen. Rotting bodies. All those rooms with well, for learning purposes, that's all like formaldehyde smells, but anyway. Yeah, I see so many, like, all these like random diners that are just diners, sometimes open extra little things on Seamless, like they'll say like the pancake house or something, but it's just a diner that added that to its Seamless repertoire as this completely separate entity. But anyway, does anyone remember Frogger? I think people are familiar with Frogger. I liked when George played Frogger with the Frogger machine on a New York City street. Well, thought is that it was on a New York City street, which I know it was actually. Well, you can't just stop in the middle of the streets. When you're walking down, you have to go off to the side. Then you can stop in the street. And stop in the street. Don't block the path. Stop in the street. Then you step to the side. Check your phone on the side. The pancake snob. Yeah, that's That sounds about right. That's how they do these things. I can make this. AAA. Larry David is. Joshua's here. What do you prophesize, I guess?
I was trying to phone.
Lincoln Center tickets. Public space. Till 10 p.m. Huh. Getting close to Lincoln Center. Vegas and Walk Sean still here. Will you tell me where I should go to really press my luck? Spiders in your liverwurst spot. I like these lights. Prophesize buffering. It's Dante Park. The area with the fountain? Okay, I want to get in the fountain. Oh, light screen. We should make it. Bike didn't stop. You gotta stop, not go. I wonder if folks are going to see. Well, actually, wait. Are the Rockettes here? Are they at the ballet? Where are they? No, they usually are. What am I thinking about? Come on, guys. Oh yeah, you're right. Buffer. Here it goes. But why though? Like, it should be so well bonded. I'm checking my phone. I wonder if it'll recover. Let's see. Yeah, Deborah, I figured it out, right? You didn't have to correct my correction after I corrected myself. All right, that last one wasn't a buffer. That was me. Last one wasn't a buffer. I was checking Speedify. I have a feeling we're just trying to switch connections or something, if I had to guess. It must have buffered right there, Deborah. That's probably what happened. Must have buffered right there and it didn't come through what I was trying to say. Yeah, the Nutcracker till December 31st. Vegas and Walk Sean reminded me that this is not Koch. I think it's Coke. Is that right? Did I remember that correctly? I haven't been there in a long time. I feel like it looks different. Is that one of the ones? I know they renovated this, David Geffen Hall, and I've not been to that one. I did remember correctly? All right, good. All right, so should I get in the fountain and see? Like, do I dunk the whole phone and gimbal in there and see what happens? Oh, it's quite foamy. Probably a fun one to see. I wonder what they're doing at David Geffen Hall right now, tonight. Anybody want to look up the performances at the others? We know what they're doing here. Circus is still here. don't see any obvious now playing signs. It's not like a movie theater. Okay, Yellow Ranger's here. Adam doesn't know about a foaming fountain. Yeah, it's a bit questionable. Do we have people putting dishwashing liquid in our fountains? At least not that I've heard of in terms of like a fountain washing spree, so I guess not that badly. Any other places I should try to, I guess since we're here, I can try to go through Central Park to go back, because it gets crowded there more so, right? I guess at this hour it's probably not so bad anymore. I don't know. Biggers and Walks? I should go back to that part on the stairs and see if I'm still on the better side of the network, to see if it really was me just like switching around some towers or bands or something on my cell stuff. One Melvin fountain was really clean, I guess. Oh, those lights are actually all synchronized. I didn't really realize that before. All right, I'm gonna go back to that spot in the stairs that buffered badly and see if Adam, which hotel is that? Also the Moon. Is Moon here or is the Moon up there? Where's Moon? Got cheap tickets to Roxanne, nice. Central Park is a good test, says Gigi. Okay. Yeah, it's not super late that I will run into, I don't know, not less people, because we know we can handle Central Park when there's not that many people in it, but yeah. Is that Data Planet? Yes, it is. I could tell because it doesn't twinkle, but I don't know what planet it is. Venus or Jupiter, maybe, if I had to guess. I don't think it's Mars. I mean, Mars kind of does have a bit of a red tint if you really squint to see the tint. BB-15, usually walk depending on where I am. Sometimes I do want to go a little farther and then I would take the train to get back. But yeah, the Empire Hotel, got it. I got a PJ Clark, San Marino, and a Starbucks at the bottom of it now. All right, so yeah, I think that buffer we had by the stairs was probably more just me shifting towers or something, because it seems fine now. All right, let me wait to cross. Oh, wait, why is the cars going with light screen? This looks like anytime Broadway passes another, like a square area, it always some questionable crossings. Really, taxi? Interesting. So that's the other place I have to go. I mean, I don't know how early I'll get out tomorrow, but maybe I need to consider this going right into that dangerous part of Battery Park City to find the buffering. Oh wait, the Black Panther with that's what they're doing at David Geffen Hall? Oh, that's fun. I always wanted to do that one with the Star Wars movies, where they play the LPQ is here. Well, they're everywhere, but yeah, where they play the Star Wars movie live music. I've seen those before. I've seen them playing before. I haven't personally seen them myself, but that's something I'm interested in. The Coves of Battery Park, got it. Well, I also, if I end early enough, I'd like to stop by an AT&T store and convert my SIM, my eSIM to a regular SIM, but I don't know that it's going to be that easy to do. Like some of these places like don't have SIMs in stock, and I don't know. We'll see. I just want to have more freedom. For whatever reason, this AT&T SIM can't be easily moved around online. I have to Like iPhones I can move between, but I can't like go on the site and change the IMEI and then have it download to another device. Atlantic Grill is good, huh? Alright, well I picked a relatively quiet street to walk on. Oh, here's my chance to cross diagonally. Wait, there's a garage here? Oh, the garage entrance is actually over there. Never mind. Okay, I wonder how much a garage off of Central Park West is per monthly in this area. Let me see if I can see the prices. It is $9.50. We've seen more. And in Kips Bay nonetheless, which I think is kind of crazy. I think there's one over there on like 34th Street, it's $1,100 a month. It's a pack of cat. Oh, 59th near 5th Ward, $1,600. Okay, so that's much higher than Kips Bay one. That's kind of what I was expecting to see over here. But right now we gotta get across. Oh, are we right by, are we too far? Are we right by Tavern? We're too far south. Well, I don't know what I'm doing. That's the highest you ever saw? Yeah, that's the highest I ever heard of. The highest up until then, the highest I've ever seen was that Kips Bay one. I got a really nice library up there. I'd like to have a New York City apartment that has a library as a separate room. I'd like to have a room in my apartment that's technically the library. Oh, I've heard of that one, Adam. Yes, I've heard of it. I didn't personally go see it, but I did hear of it. Can I go through here or no? No, it's the employee entrance. I think I can go around the side. Roxanne Robles with a $5 super stick. Thank you, Roxanne. Appreciate that. Thanks for also tolerating my nonsense. So wait, so can I go through here and then get out, or do I have to like go to the restaurant? No, I can go through here, I think. There we go. Thanks again, Roxanne. All right, let's get in the park. I'm curious. Sean Ferret wonders if he can carry a gun. I do believe, I mean, I'm going to try to answer it as much as I know. I do believe you can get a concealed carry permit here. I think. I don't know. I thought you could, but I don't think you could take it on the subway. Oh, that would be a good test, Bagels and Walk, Sean. Going into that garage, right? You said it's on 79th? I don't know if I have enough time to do that one. I'm getting kind of hungry. It does have some strict gun laws. I know you could definitely own some type of gun. I don't know the exact limitations, but that's all I can tell you. I mean, do I have enough time to get to that garage and really push the limit of this bonding experience on the cell phone? I don't know. Because I'm getting hungry. That's the limitation, my hunger. Hunger and fatigue. Can we see their courtyard? Do they have superheaters to try to keep the people and allow them to eat outdoors? No, they're not going. They're not trying to heat up the outdoors. What's for dinner tonight? I don't know. I asked Mrs. Commuter if she could take care of dinner. She said, no problem. So whatever's going to be, I will eat. I don't know. Since we're in the park anyway, I'll kind of cross the park towards that area if I can. It's kind of dark. All I know is that I have to kind of go in that area, but open plumbing's got to go to bed. I mean, you got to sleep. Sleep's important. All right, let's. This bike's coming from one direction. Pretty big groups of runners coming in the other direction, but I think I can get between this particular two packs And I can go right through here. Okay. Absolutely, Jen, absolutely. And Sheep Meadow is kind of creepy and dark. It kind of looks like a body of water. Lake Nona, hello? Bear, good to see you. See you soon, hopefully. Just to walk. I try to label it as a commute when it's a commute, and I take out the word commute from the title if it's just a walk. Billionaires Row. I think that's also One Vanderbilt. Looks like the roof of it over there. It's just far away, so it seems much shorter. Anyway, I'm also trying to avoid some of this wetness in the ground. Swamp Thing's also got us. So yeah, a few of the UK folks, I think, have to sleep. Man, Sheep's Meadow in the dark is very creepy. Zippity-doo-dah, it's kind of dark, kind of empty, so I don't know if I'll make it to that garage. What time is it? 48. I guess in theory I could go there and then just not walk back. Yeah, grass is still green. It's weird. We usually never get to Central Park when it's still this dark out in the mornings. I mean, this is pretty dark. I think it's kind of chilly tonight again. After a while of not being super chilly. Like tonight into tomorrow, and then it's going to warm up again. We're going to be in the 50s by Christmas. So there's that. My screen is super dark. I don't know how it's coming through, but I can barely see anything on my screen. I thought this iPhone's supposed to do really good low light. Stex, all right. Have a good evening. Hope the bath time goes swimmingly. Happy holidays if I don't see you before Christmas. Oh, wait a second. Adam did a gifting of the memberships. My goodness. Adam. Too kind. Thank you. Open Plumbing. Steve Mercer. Vernon Dent. Lee. Lonnie. Thanks, Adam. Welcome. Members. It's the spirit of Christmas. Or Commutermas? No. But thanks again, Adam. The holiday spirit. Spirit of Christmas. Wasn't that like one of the first South Park shorts or something? Oh, Narelle did too? Come on, what did I miss? Really? Shit. Sorry. I got mad at myself. Because we hit 400 likes? Oh, we did? How do we hit? That's interesting, because we're at about 400 viewers, and that means everyone's liking. Thank you, Narelle. Office Girl, welcome. Sorry I missed it. Still, you've done so many over the span of membership existing that I think it's because the screen is so dark. This is what I think. I mean, we're already at the mall here, and the mall is emptier now than it is at 6:30, 6:45 in the morning, because that's usually when everyone exercises. I would have thought there would be a lot of people at least walking their dogs or something. What's going on over there? Hold on a second. I feel like I see something. What is that? Are that many people live right now, Roxanne? That's pretty cool. I feel like my low light vision has gotten worse. Oh, I think it's just a horse carriage. Never mind. I thought it was something different, but I'm mistaken. Daryl has made it. Good evening. Are you hanging out with Jason Freeman in Chicago? Windy again. Hey, why is my bit rate not at 6,000? Did anybody notice any mini buffers anytime in the last couple of minutes? Again, there's like nobody here, so I'm not expecting any buffers from congestion anyway. But still, there is a buffer. What is going on here? Anyone notice that buffer? Yeah, Central Park nights are very... I haven't been in Central Park at night in a while. Just the super early mornings. Oh yeah, what is going on? We never buffer here. Oh, come on. What is happening here? What kind of nonsense is this? I feel like there's like all this extra stuff going on with the bonding. Sometimes it's like maybe it's too much to handle at times. Look how dark the fountain is. I think that's what happens. It's like switching networks and stuff. Maybe alternating towers. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up. Zippity doo dah, zippity yay. My oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine, but it's dark. Heading my way. I think there's rats. Zippity doo dah, zippity yay. I saw in the buffer guys. Yeah, I mentioned too. I talked too much about him. I Beetlejuiced the hell out of them. I think I removed some of these extra Nightbot automated messages too, so hopefully it's less invasive. Wow. Can't say don't see him coming. He's got lights of all sorts. Nothing to piss us off. Eyebrows, hello. I hear it's late in the UK. Is it time to sleep? Technically the bikes have a red light. Will they stop? Probably not, but I'm not really crossing in the crosswalk anyway, but actually, can I head down there easily? I have to go around to get down there. Okay, fine. Yeah, Beetlejuice. Can't you summon Beetlejuice if you say his name like 3 times? Too dark to see the cherry blossoms. It's only me coming up at midnight in the UK. Gotta go to sleep. Especially if you join me tomorrow. Well, actually, for you it'll be noon by the time I'm streaming again tomorrow. So I guess you'll still get enough sleep. Oh, Action Kid and Dutch Mods are both in Dyker Heights. The decorations. Yeah, I don't know if anybody else here watches Kid Boga, but he's got the most hilarious AI going on now that him and his team I don't think the voice is theirs, but the methods they use to utilize the AI are pretty funny. But the AI is just like, he always somehow talks like a wizard and says things like huzzah, and his name is like Sir Arthur or something. Anyway, I smell a lot of manure. You got the Ma and the Nua. Ma Nua. I don't know. Dutch mentioned he was going to be there. Got it. I mean, if you're gonna catch the Diker Heights decorations, you probably gotta do it right before Christmas. That's the peak. Because, you know, some people might just tear them down the 26th. I don't know. Nobody's sailing their boats right now? Are you allowed to sail your boats at this hour? Oh, is Norel leaving? Did I miss it? Do you hear that? Did anyone hear that just now? Oh, you're here. So why people are like saying goodbye as if you're leaving? I don't know. Maybe I'm just confused. Motivated to work. It's summer for you. Forget about it, you know? All right, let me get out of the park. Okay, where's that parking garage? I'll try to make that my last stop and see if we can defeat the buffers by going inside the garage. Because they set up that decorations, they don't have problems with people going in there, right? Because yeah, I know Dutch tried to go there and it was tough. So I feel like that would be a good test. You're on vacation as of 5 p.m. and it's the day before Christmas. Wait, when are you guys traveling again? Aren't you going to Fiji or something? Oh, it's only between 1st and 2nd. So I really gotta go east. I was hoping it would be closer to like Lex, so I can maybe take the train after. Oh, you're traveling right on Christmas? Isn't that supposed to be like not a bad travel day if you're traveling on Christmas Day itself or something? Christmas. Oh man, I picked a pretty long and winding path here. All right, 6:59. I still need to think about how I'm going to convert this eSIM. I can't do it before tomorrow, I guess. Sirens copyright, I hope not. Helicopter. Okay, almost out of the park. Back to the city. I'm all wrapped up in the wires here, trying to keep myself not completely wired up. There we go. Ah, there's 10 seconds to cross. What street is this? Oh, 76. We've made it pretty close street number wise to where we have to be. All right, 301 East 79th. Got it. I will make my way to that address. Might as well push it to the limit. Why don't they call 5th Avenue here Central Park East? Probably should just wait to cross here so we can zigzag. Actually, isn't there some decoration stuff here that could be fun to see? Maybe. Oh, let's change it. Perfect. Oh, we're not getting any snow on Christmas. It's going to be 50 something. Not to mention, last time we had any snow on Christmas here was in 2009, according to some articles. And the article also specified that there's been since 1918 or so, there's only been like 18, 19 white Christmases. If it was already a desirable name. But it's just a number. It's just a number. Alright. I thought maybe there'd be something to see across the street based on that tree that's fully wrapped up over there, but oh well. Permanent mission to Myanmar, if that's how you pronounce it. We're not getting snow ever again. Yep, I think New York and snow are done. It's over. I mean, so we're getting into January, which is supposed to be the coldest month of the year. February being a close second, but we'll see. Christine in Iowa has no snow. Here's Madison Avenue. Let's cross it since we're here. Jeep Wrangler flying out of the garage. Let's see. Someone's getting a parking spot. Actually, everyone's like leaving that spot right now. It's kind of weird. You were wearing shorts to work last January? Yeah, January shouldn't have too many like 50-something degree days, but we'll see. Tonight, no, Roxanne. I'm just going to be eating at home. They're going to start without me because the baby eats earlier than I do. It was pretty cold last December. Yeah, it was a little chilly last December, and there was still not much snow. There were some definite cold fronts and that happened, but then there was other days it got warm again. But overall, it's just been on average, a bit warmer than you would expect. Something on my neck got super itchy. Stitch, hello. Remember that time we were like by that sensitive house and I thought it was interesting architecturally and I highlighted it on the stream and then some guy came out of the house. Are you filming the house? Am I originally from NYC? I wasn't born here, but I've been here 30 plus years now. Niagara Falls was the coldest Norrell's ever been. Man, that was wild. You have the audacity to film the outside of this sensitive house? You piece of garbage? I think that's exactly what he said. Yeah, he tried to erase my memory. If it wasn't going to be with a little blinding light, it would have been with a frying pan. Only 5 seconds. I will make that light, so I'm just going to go this way. Oh, I didn't realize they decorate a bunch of evergreens here, a bunch of pine trees in this part of Park Avenue. Sounds good, Christine. Glad you had a good day. Yeah, folks looked it up, I think, and it was, I don't know, it was like a art dealer or something, or some collect. I don't remember what it was. I'm not gonna speculate. All right, we're on 79th Street. That garage entrance on 79th Street, it's a pretty wide street. Okay. How long ago was that? I can't really remember. I also don't know if it's going to be on the south side or the north side, because otherwise I would cross. I don't know which side the odd numbers are on. I'm going to try to cross to the middle. Minus 22 is the coldest Debbie's had experienced. See the MetLife building in the distance. Maybe. 432 Park. You can see the green of the Helmsley as well. But anyway, let's try to find that. Oh, okay, so well, no, this is 895 Park Avenue. We're off Park Avenue already. Probably was Adam. Ah, it's gonna be on the other side. The numbers are even. Jen's got to sleep. North side of the street. Yeah, I see it now. Considering the numbers. Good night, Jen. Poinsettias, all those like Christmassy red and green plants, aren't they pretty common in like Mexico or something? I don't know, I feel like that's what my mom told me once. Ooh, I can cross here. There's 9 seconds left to cross. Ran a red. This taxi's not paying attention. In the crosswalk. Very good. Or his brakes don't work right, I don't know. I wonder how the traffic's gonna be on 2nd Avenue. Maybe that's what I'll do, depending. I don't know, I'll think about it. We gotta get all the way to the 300s, so between 1st and 2nd, okay, we got like another avenue and a half to go. Poinsettias are poison to dogs. I didn't know that. Interesting. Muy interesante. 37 degrees according to that bus stop. What is Nightbot saying? Far end of the building? Oh. All right. And cats too, huh? Missed that part. Oh, well, there's no cars coming, so I'm just gonna cross. We still got to get beyond 2nd Avenue, I guess. So we got to go between 1st and 2nd. Okay. Fine. And then maybe, depending on how traffic is, I'll see. All right. Yeah, mister, I guess you could really get into a whole creative mood, making up stories for those that you see. Okay, so the red light's red right now. I'm hoping by the time we get to the corner, light will change to green. So I slowed down a little bit because I think if I maintain the same speed, it'll we'll have to wait. And you know how I feel about waiting. Okay, anyway, we're yeah, it should be changing in 5 seconds. Okay, I could have kept up my pace, never mind. You said it was at 3:01? We gotta find the garage entrance? Alright, I guess we'll see. The Continental Towers in the garage. Edward Turner, Merry Christmas to you and yours as well. Alright. So it's the garage at the corner. I mean, at the corner of the building, but not at the corner of the street. So, assuming it's not the Gastroenterology Associates. So it's this garage? They have the Christmas thing? This one? Oh, maybe. Alright, let me try not to block any cars and... Monthly is $6.75 here, in case you're wondering. Well, here's part of it. I think there's more around the corner, right? Oh yeah, it's in here. They have a whole display here, there, in the mirror. But I think the display is over here. Apparently, if you're under 12 and you find a Yeti, you get a lollipop. I kind of want to find the Yeti. I don't want a lollipop. I'm not eligible anyway, but I kind of want to find the Yeti. There's a Happy Hanukkah sign all the way in the back up there. Zoom in on stuff. This is the 15 Pro, not the Pro Max, so it's not as zoomy, but let's see. I'm tall for my age. I have a pituitary issue, I guess, or something. I can only imagine how long this took to set up. This must have taken forever. Hey, but the good news is we got service. Let's go to this one. That's right, Adam. This is pretty much one of those only New York ones. I don't know where else they would set up a Christmas display inside of a garage if it's not going to be in New York. Trollolo wants us to read about nanobots. Well, we did get to Frosty's Village, and here's the article about it. Not sure which paper this is from, but it looks like you should be able to pause this to read it. I think the letters will be legible, hopefully. Anyway, what did you find at Tauntaun? Well, I'm trying to get my glove back on. Anyway, all right, let me head back out. So that was pretty cool. I feel like it's a good ending point to the stream, and we didn't buffer. And there's a Bentley here, so it comes free with Frosty's Village. Yeah, thanks for directing me over here. I'm glad we were able to capture this. Is it sad that I'm more excited that we didn't buffer than the actual display? Yeah, good call, Adam. Good call indeed. Anyway, thanks again, everyone, for joining today. I think I'm gonna sign out and head back to eat dinner. I'm hungry. Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy an apartment at 301 East 79th Street. I think it seems like a nice building. I like the garage, Then garage prices are only $650 a month, so when I get a car after I buy an apartment here, I think it'll be good. Anyway, looks like there's a turn signal, but nobody's turning. So maybe, never mind, I can just cross this way. So yes, thanks again everyone for joining today. We did some hiccups in the stream today, but you know, it's kind of expected with some of the things that happened. But I think once I get a more stable Wi-Fi thing, I think it's just need to change my main hotspot to a different phone. So I think I need to change this eSIM to a regular SIM. That's what I'm going to do later. Tomorrow probably, but not before the stream. Yeah, thanks everyone for joining. I always appreciate the support. Super chats, super stickers, PayPal, Patreon, memberships, thank you. Subscribers, thank you. Not subscribers, thank you as well. If you're listening and not subscribed, think about it. Walking commuter. I'm on this and Instagram primarily. I have TikTok, but I don't do anything on it yet. That's just my account to scroll around, to doom scroll in. And of course, thanks to the mods today as well. Thank you. And thanks for all the likes. I'm glad, even though we're not, it looks like all the people who are here are actually liking the stream, so I appreciate that. I might take the bus actually. That's what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna sign out before I take the bus. So we should be back tomorrow morning for a commute. That's the plan. If I don't get sick overnight, you know, I don't wake up with a fever or something, I'll be streaming tomorrow morning. So till then, see you in like 11 hours. Yeah, about 11 hours. All right, till then. Bye.